bitch and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium,
is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading them out is the fourth-year quarterback out of Missouri. Second rounder in 2019, Drew Lock.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lock now to throw. His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But now it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lock. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. After the sack on 1st down, Lock. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They look to throw. It's Lock. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Locke. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Locke. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Up the middle. Here's Elliott.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott.
Slant pass, Pollard brings it in. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now back to the ground with Elliott.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. This is caught by Hilton. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, it's Walker.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's Locke. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 44, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Elliott going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Locke. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Locke to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 29, Locke looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. That one a first down pickup of 8. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. To throw it is Locke. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Locke going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here in this first half. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott yet again. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott now from the 50. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Prescott now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, rule of thumb is that when you have an empty backfield, you don't keep anyone in to help protect. You got to get rid of the ball pretty quickly. That clock has to be fast. In this case, he held on to it for a long time and paid the price.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Locke.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Locke.
And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Myers' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good. I
always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Give to Elliott. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Block now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Locke trying again after the pick 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Block now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Throw out wide to Walker. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 30. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke.
He completes this to Walker.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
93 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you that they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They're going to run this with a tight end. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.